Hello guys, my name is Takudzwa Nyatsoka, TDN Media here. I welcome you all to my very first tutorial. At TDN Media, we'll be looking at everything that has got to do with media, from graphic designing, videography and photography. We are going to talk about the intro to photo editing. I use Photoshop CC 2016. So this is a photo of me at work. I was shot by my friend Lyndon. Lyndon lives in Harare. So this is what I do for starters. This is a JPEG file, but I would recommend you all to use RAW files. RAW images are better for editing. You can recover more details, you can recover even lost shadows and lost highlights. So I usually start with cropping out the things that I don't need or straightening an image. For instance, here I believe any creative work is according to your taste. So you can choose wherever you want to start it and however you want to edit your image. Alright, here. Then I'll go to camera raw filter. Whenever I want to work on the details of an image, whenever I want to adjust, let's say the highlights, the blacks, I start with camera raw filter, and even the colors to make them pop up. I go to camera raw filter. So white balance, I usually leave it at as short. Then here I'll add some warmth. Then I also want to boost the greens a bit. Exposure. I think this is good. Then contrast. I usually reduce my contrast. So if you prefer otherwise, please comment in the comment section below. Comment on your reasons. Let's say you boost, let's say you always add contrast. Let's see your comments in the comment section below. So highlights, I reduce the highlights, especially for a photo that was taken during the daytime. I reduce the highlights. I reduce them to avoid blown out details. Then the shadows. On this image, I think I'm going to increase the shadows like this. Then the whites, I'm going to reduce the whites. So guys, you can play around with these tabs as you prefer. According to your taste, you have your own taste. Blacks, I'll reduce the blacks. Clarity, I usually just boost it. Then vibrance, I'll boost the vibrance for the colors to pop up. Saturation, I don't usually touch this tab. The skin tone can be affected in the process of editing. As you can see here. Then I usually go to the detail tab and I'll increase the sharpness of the image. Then luminance, I usually boost luminance like this. Then the HSL tab, this is where I play with the colors, but I started the U tab. I usually boost the greens. As you see, the trees, the leaves that are behind here. I'll boost the skin tone. I'll also add the yellows here. Boost the yellows like this. Then the greens. Yes. The blues also, I'll boost the blues. Like this. I've also boosted the magentas here. So I think in the camera raw filter tab, I'll be done at this moment. So carrying on from the camera raw tab, I'll usually move on to this side here. This tab, create new fill. Then I'll select gradient map. This is the way that I do color grading in Photoshop. So I usually add a gradient map for the effect that I want. Then I'll reduce it maybe to 5% here. Then last but not least, before that, I'll zoom into the subject and I'll look for details that I don't need. Then I'll go and select Spot Healing Brush 2 here. Like this. I'll click on the image. Make sure that you select a reasonable size of your Spot Healing brush. I'm selecting everything that I don't need, and I hope you're seeing the effect. So I'm usually a subtle editor. I don't overdo my editing. Comment in the section below if you think otherwise. I don't add too much color and I don't make a subject look so artificial. So last but not least, I'll move on to the image tab here and I'll select adjustments, levels. I'm going to tweak it a bit. Yeah, I'm not happy. So guys, I'll be done after doing this. I want you to see the before and the after of the image. I want you to compare it. Alright, this is the original image. So guys, you can now see the differences between the original image and the edited one. I hope you can see it clearly. And if I zoom in, alright guys, so you can see the differences between the original image and the edited one. Please do subscribe, please do share this tutorial. For more content, subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. Stay tuned.